Hi, how are you doing? Good, are we good? I hope that we're good. Nice to see you. You staying hydrated? Go get a drink of water. Welcome. It's great to have you here. Let's have a little convo. Let's have a little conversation. If this is our first time hanging out, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Paige Layle. You may know me from TikTok. If you're not doing so already, feel free to check out my TikTok at Paige Layle. And while you're at it, you can follow my Instagram with the same name. I am autistic, and so over here we talk about autism and stuff. And we have a pretty good time, if I do say so myself. If we are already friends, then I don't need to introduce myself. We are good to go. Great to see you. Thank you for being here and for coming back and wanting to hang out with me again. Crazy. I've gotten a lot of questions about dating with autism, which I think, very valid question. I think with shows like Love on the Spectrum, which, whew, that's a show. That is a show that they made. People are little curious cats about, what's dating like for you? Interesting. I haven't really talked much about it at all. You guys are getting an inside scoop. This is it. This is all of the dating stuff that I really talked about. I need to stop moving around. I'm 22. I've had serious relationships that have been long-term, that have been shorter. I've had relationships that are not serious. I've had relationships that were not serious that I tried to make serious. I've done relationships. So that's, first answer to any questions. Like, have you ever done a relationship? You know what a relationship is with someone? Yeah. Let me tell you a little bit about it though. I'm not gonna go over specifically like this is what this guy did to me, but I think that my dating experience is a very interesting one. And I don't just think that's because I'm autistic. I think it's a combination of being autistic and looking like I do. I've yet to talk about pretty privilege on this channel. I still have yet to do so because I am just the worst person ever. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna do a video on that next week. So subscribe down below and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified of the video next week that I'm gonna make on pretty privilege, where I will explain more so what I'm talking about. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna make you guys all come back. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. What I mean by being who I am and looking the way I do is that it's a very strange crowd that I attract. The thing about dating someone or starting to date someone is that most often it's by appearances at the beginning, right? Usually someone's looks will get you, but then their personality makes you, want to stay and hang out if they're cool. If they're not cool, then you scoot. And I will say that I look okay from afar. A lot of people go, oh, that's a pretty person that I'm attracted to. Very popular on dating apps because it's literally mostly just pictures of you. This is what I look like. Anyone want to be my boyfriend? I think that the way that I look determined a lot in my life and put me in places where I wasn't supposed to be. A lot of people, when they look at me, they think a few things. These are the most common ones that I have learned. They think I'm a bitch. They think I'm stuck up, full of myself. Usually they think that I'm dumb. The way I look provides a lot of inferences about my personality, apparently. And the cool thing is, well, I am a bitch, I will say that. But I'm quite different than most people expect me to be, which is not my fault that people make false assumptions based on their own personal prejudice and experiences that have nothing to do with me and are not my responsibility. The people that are confident enough, I think, to come up and talk to me, to initiate a conversation, the people that feel the best about that, it seems, are conventionally attractive men. Men, I think, in general, are like, I can do whatever I want most of the time. They've probably had a good success rate. I'm probably, I look very much like a conventionally attractive douchebag's type, right? Because I am not really what people think I am, there are various reactions to it. First of all, any person who has a reaction to it, instantly you're cut off. You're done. The person that I want to be with is not a person who's going to make really rude inferences about me because of the way I look. So if I see a shock or anything, or someone goes, wow, I thought you'd be dumb, or wow, I thought you'd be, I'm like, oh, you have your own trauma to figure out. I don't want to have to deal with that. I'm very weird. I'm comfortable with saying that. I'm comfortable with being weird. And some people think I'm weird in a way that they do not like or can't tolerate or whatever. That's very fair. Some people don't like my personality, and that's, whatever. I don't care too much if someone thinks that I'm weird, but they thought I wouldn't be weird, because if they do think that, I'm probably cooler than they are. Now at a stage in my life where I will not change myself to fit someone's perfect version of me. I'm not auditioning for people anymore. So nowadays, if someone thinks that I'm weird or someone thinks that I have a personality they just don't vibe with, I'm like, okay, fair, see ya. I don't like everybody. Not everybody has to like me. You know what is quite interesting? What is quite interesting? Very, very interesting. I get manic pixie dream girled all the time. Manic pixie dream girl is the gal that is different from everyone. The gal that stands out and is openly different, who goes against the grain, the weird one, the outcast. What I mean when I say I get manic pixie dream girled is I get, let me show you. Pretend that I'm a guy and we've been on 2 dates, okay?
I don't know, there's something about you. You're so free and you're not confined. You inspire me. You make me want to be a better person. I feel like this was meant to be and we were meant to find each other because you have so much that you can teach me. And I can't wait to see what else you have to offer for me. I feel like you could change me. You could fix me. You're just not like other girls. You're so special. And this is the first time that anyone's acknowledging this about you. And so you're going to be really happy and excited that finally someone loves a weirdo like you.
Basically, I mean, some of those things they don't actually say out loud, but it sounds like I'm bragging, really. It kind of does. I don't enjoy this. It's quite annoying. I couldn't tell you the amount of people that have fallen in love with me because I'm different than everyone else. And that's fine, you know, whatever, that happens. The thing that bothers me the most, though, is when they feel as though I feel the same way because I'm the manic pixie dream girl. I am supposed to be flattered, I'm supposed to be excited. The entitlement bothers me, amongst so many other things. I think also most of the time that I'm manic pixie dream girled, it is someone who really needed a mom and a therapist, and they see me as some kind of savior for them. Nope. Fuck off. Also, everyone who does it to me, every single one of them is so boring. I think that we're meant to be. You wanna know how many times I've heard that, Chad? 85 today. Shut up. I don't connect really well with the way that I look. The way that I look is something I always forget about. I see pictures, I'm like, whoa, who the fuck? Oh, that's crazy, that's me. And I think that the fact that these things happen are to do with how I look. Sometimes I was attracted to you because you look a certain way, and then your personality ended up being something that I could use to my benefit. You know, keep it to yourself, Brenda. Side note, but how many girls have come up to me and been like, when I first met you, I thought that you were a bitch. But now that I actually know you, now I really like you. And so that's really great. And we're all happy about it. You could have gone your whole life not saying that to me. You could have gone so long without trying to be like, look how good I am. I now have learned a thing. It's great to know that you thought I was a bitch, that you looked at me and thought I was a bitch. That tells me a lot about you. So anyway, Manic Pixie Dream Girl. I'm not here for your fantasy. I also have done a lot of work on myself, and I continue to. A lot of that work has been trauma work and attachment wounds. I have had a really hard time dealing with the loss of relationships in the past, like a debilitating time. So I have different standards now for dating than I ever did. I used to be a people pleaser, and I would audition for people trying to get them to like me, and in that's manipulative. That's you know, being someone I'm not. 9 times out of 10, y'all just really need to frickin' go to therapy and learn about your relationship with your parents. And it's not my job to raise you. I'm no longer the little girl that had to do these things to survive or to feel safe. So no manic pixie dream girling. I know that I'm really cool. You would be lucky to be with me. These are facts. What do you have to offer, though? The person that I'm with also is not going to think that I'm so cool and different. I'll never say, I'm not like other girls. I'm probably exactly like other girls. Every girl that I've ever met is very different from the next. Every girl I've ever met is an individual human. Now, other girls aren't like other girls. We're all not like other girls, which means that we're all just like other girls. But these are things about when someone pursues me. Now, when I am looking for someone else, funky, it is with honor that I introduce the sponsor of today's video, and that is Scentbird. Guys, I have to tell you about Scentbird because I think it's the wickedest thing. Perfumes are so expensive. What if I buy a bottle that is $200 and then it just doesn't work? What if it doesn't mix right with my pheromones? Hold up, that's where Scentbird comes in. Scentbird is a fragrance subscription service that comes once a month, and they let you choose from over 600 brands. What fragrance you want to try for the month for just $17. $50. And no, these aren't just perfume samples. Scentbird's vials are 8 times bigger than the average fragrance sample. Each is a 30-day supply, so you can try out a fragrance for a whole month before you commit to buying the full-size bottle. You also can upgrade and get 2 or 3 fragrances a month. It's so flexible, you can skip any month without penalties. I like to swap between perfumes and colognes or just unisex scents in general, depending on the vibe. My big question was, how the heck do I find out which perfume is for me? Well, how do I don't even know what I like. I don't even know. Turns out Scentbird had me covered. Scentbird has a fragrance recommendation quiz that you can fill out, and they will help find you the perfect match. I have no sensual training whatsoever, and I'm going to tell you what my 2 favorite scents smell like just by my nose. Pink Sugar by Pink Sugar. Yes. I'm going to tell you, I already know it smells like cotton candy. If cotton candy were by the beach, it's a warm day, a little bit of fruit, very candy, but warm and flowery. Next one is Just Bloom by Story Venezienne by Valmont. Story Venezian by Valmont. Alrighty. This one smells like something familiar that I had when I was a child, and I think that's why I like it so much. You know what this is? You wash yourself with lavender baby wash, specifically, and then you put baby powder on you. Something warmer, a flower or 2. There's probably, honestly, a bunch of different ingredients in all of these that I don't understand. I'm excited to try some Versace and some Gucci and some Prada fragrances, just to feel cool. I've also upgraded my order, so now every month not only do I get a new fragrance, but I also get a new candle for only $25 more a month. And these are some good sized candles. Like, these are like $75 candles. 25 bucks a month, heck yeah. Guys, go check out Scentbird right now. The link is down below in the description. And be sure to use this code, okay? Paige55. Use that code and you are going to get 55% off your first month with Scentbird. That is just a gnarly amount of percent off. So go do that. Go down there. Get it for yourself. Get it for your loved one. It's one of my favorite things that exists in the world. Thank you so much to Scentbird for sponsoring this video. And now I will scoot you guys back to the rest of the video. Thank you so much. First of all, dating apps, not working for me. To clarify too, I am queer. I'm pansexual. I don't know if I like labels that much. I don't know if you guys remember the whole gender crisis of 2021, but I don't want to have a sexuality crisis of 2022. No matter what, no matter who, I will not know if I'm attracted to someone by looking at them. They could be a conventionally attractive human being, and I can acknowledge that, but how will I know if I'm attracted to them? I'm not just attracted to how someone looks. There are a lot of conventionally attractive people that I am not attracted to in any way, but I care a lot about personalities. I want to say that I don't care about what people look like all that much, but if anyone knows my dating history and track record, I have a type. I do have a type. I think that dating can be difficult for me, especially dating new people. Honestly, most relationships I've been in have not been new people. They've been people I've known for a long time. I think I find that easier because someone who I've known for a long time knows who I am personally. They might have known me at a time where I didn't look like this, you know, at a time where I looked, I don't know, maybe I had braces, maybe I was 7. And I think I find comfort in that, and that's probably why I end up with someone I know. First of all, I can't really tell when someone's into me, ever. I think that a lot of adult flirting, especially in public places, which are usually bars and stuff, it's a lot about body language and eye contact and facial expressions. Guess what? 3 things that I don't do. How do I know someone's interested in me? When they tell me, or when they do things to show me. Because I'm also trying to do that. I'm trying to not just trust everyone for their words, but only if their actions match their words. I've also, I don't think, ever gone up to somebody and said, hey, I think that you're cute and would like to get to know you. Nope. I don't think that's ever happened. I don't see a future where that would be a thing that would happen. Honestly, I don't care that much about being in a relationship. Not being in a relationship is just fine with me because I really enjoy being alone. Part of the work on myself includes working on being okay being alone because I used to not be, even just alone in my room. But I very much enjoy my own company and I am very much fulfilled without anyone else. So I don't really care that much. I think a problem as well that comes with me and people that are attracted to me is that they don't like a lot of stuff that I like to do. They don't like stuff I like to do and I don't like stuff that they like to do. Often, people think that I like to party a lot. Oh, she likes to party and get drunk and and have a good time and be loud. I don't like any of those things. I don't like sports. I'm not gonna do any sport with you. I don't wanna do one sport with you. I will watch you do sports, but I don't want to do any. Unless it's for fun. Unless we're both bad at it and we're purposely doing it because we're bad at it and we want to laugh at ourselves with each other, I will do that. I don't like drinking. I don't like people. I don't like loud. And also a lot of people that are pretty will be there because pretty people congregate. They don't like me and I don't like them. That's the other thing. I don't like very many people, to be honest. Very few people are interesting to me. I had a guy who Manic Pixie Dream Girled me a while back. This guy just talked on and on and on about himself forever and ever and ever, telling me the same story 80 different ways, all to have like the same message, and the message was be happy or whatever. It was not exciting or cool or new or extravagant or anything at all. It was, there were no original thoughts coming from his head. But out of the few dates that we went on, don't think he knew very much about me at all. But still, he thought, wow, you are amazing. We need to be together. No one's ever been like you before. You're so different. You could really change me. That frustrated me so much because I'm like, you know nothing about me. You didn't ask one thing about me. You know 0 things about me. You just love that I sat here and listened to your freaking dumb ass talk for 85 years. It's just boring, not interesting, not cool. I don't want to hang out with people that are boring. I'm sorry. So the dating scene can be difficult for me because I believe that what is meant for me will come to me, will find me. I don't want to seek people out because I know I'm probably not going to like most of the people I seek out. I need someone who communicates well. I think that I'm a pretty good communicator. I think that I'm pretty good at handling conflict or disagreement. I need someone else to be clear and concise and level-headed and responsible. I need someone where if I say, hey, I have a problem with this, they go, okay, please tell me. I hear you. That's very real. How about I work to do this next time? I need that. I don't need, hey, I have a problem. Yeah, you always have problems. You had a problem last week too. We were having such a good day today, and then you want to say this and have a problem, and you're gonna ruin the good day. Why can't we just be happy? Why can't we just have fun? You always ruin this. You always put me in a bad mood, and I'm gonna throw things, and it's your fault because I'm in a bad mood because you said you didn't like something that I did. Can you tell I have relationship trauma? Ooh. All in all, I guess I wouldn't say that dating is that hard for me, but it's not because of who I am. But I just think that's because I don't care that much about it. I think if I wanted to date more people and made more attempts and got shut down more often, that would be different. But I'm just not like that because I don't need another person. I don't crave that. I know that the person that I need and want is a difficult find, and so I do not waste any time by perusing through a bunch of people who likely will not be cool for me. I'm very thankful for the relationships that I have now with the people that I love that are in my life now. And when it comes to dating and new relationships, I just let whatever happen. I'd rather be alone my whole life than be with the wrong person, for sure. If I could give you any words of advice, please allow me to. I'm sorry if this is too much or whatever. But dude, be yourself. Be yourself. Don't audition for somebody else. If you're changing who you are to please someone else, first of all, that sucks for you. But second of all, that kind of sucks for them. If you have to change to be with them, then that's not the person you're supposed to be with. Scoot, scoot. Work on yourself, okay? Go to therapy. Don't audition for someone. Don't do something just because they want you to. Don't say yes when you actually don't want to say yes. Because it is really freaking cool when someone loves you for you. If they love you for someone that you're not, that sucks for everyone involved. If Aladdin taught us anything, it is to be yourself. And what if they really like who you are, but they don't like the person that you're pretending to be for them? So my first advice is be yourself. My second advice, holy man, go into your childhood trauma. If you are having a lot of problems with limerence or just with heartbreak and holding on, figure out what happened in your childhood and what little you learned in order to be safe. And see if little you is still, little you comes out and controls the situation because they want to protect you even though you're not in that situation anymore. So they don't need to. I'd highly recommend figuring that out. Actually, you know what? I'll make a video about it. I was heartbroken over a guy for about 4 years and cried every single night. Just sad all the time over this person who wasn't good, who didn't treat me right. But I thought I would rather die than be without them. I'd rather them treat me like shit than have us not be together. I was so possessed and in love and obsessed with someone who had absolutely no reason to. What? Now, since doing a lot of work, and I'm not saying everything's perfect, things are not going to be perfect, and that's what makes us human. I know that if things aren't perfect, I'm going to be okay. So yeah, super swag, dudes. I guess that's my my dating life. That's what dating is to me. Oh, and I should probably say this because I'm sure a lot of you would want to know. When do you tell someone that you're autistic? Often they already know because of this, or after a first date they look me up and, oh my god, now I know you're autistic. But I prefer having people know sooner rather than later. I don't believe in coming out, so I don't care to come out as autistic to anybody, but if someone needs a generalized statement of who I am, me saying I'm autistic, okay, swag. What does that mean for other people? It means the same thing as everyone else. I'm gonna be weird, and that's okay, and don't judge me for it. I'm gonna do weird things, say weird things, I don't know, but don't be a dick about it, as you shouldn't with anyone else. Respect my accommodations and boundaries, as you should with anyone else. Don't touch me unprovoked, as same with anyone else. Respect me, don't make fun of me. If they're weird about me being autistic, then they're cut off, because then they're just probably not nice to weird people in general. And that's not cool. That's not a cool way to be. That is all for me today, folks. I will see you next week later on, and I hope that you have a good day. And also, what do you feel about dating? How's dating for you? Do you have any dating questions or anything about me that I can help you guys with? I actually was looking at, I had an Instagram poll of people asking me, what do you want to hear? A lot of them were about dating. I think that's, you know, as autistic people, it's harder, I find, to connect with human beings. Okay, I need to stop talking because I'm gonna make a whole, I need to stop talking. I go on tangents. Anyway, thank you so much to Sunbird for sponsoring this video. Goodbye, I love you, I'll see you later, blah, 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 bye. This is the end of the video song. This video is to tell you the video's done. If you're hearing this, it's because the video's done. Go watch another one. Boop, boop. Have a good day. Love you so much. Bye.